Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is Matt Senna here at the National Weather Service office in Peachtree City. We'll go ahead and get started. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for their patience this past weekend with our telephone outage. Hopefully, we won't be seeing that again anytime soon. Highlights, we are looking at some thunderstorm chances returning for the weekend as early as tomorrow, but generally isolated to scattered tomorrow. Instability is not all that impressive until we get farther into the weekend. Big story, chance for some more widespread thunderstorms and even severe thunderstorms on Sunday. Quick overview of the weather for the upcoming week. Large storm system in the Midwest producing quite a bit of snow across the northern plains into the Great Lakes. That cold front associated with that is going to be what's bringing us our chances for more significant weather this weekend. As we go into tomorrow, cold front slowly advances into the Mississippi Valley. Old warm front across our area starting to lift north. That's going to be what's bringing at least a small chance for some thunderstorms starting tomorrow and into Saturday. The main storm system lifting up into Canada, dragging that cold front into the region. Better moisture spreading across the area, a little bit more coverage of thunderstorms, but again, our instability is not that extreme. We're not looking at a lot of shear at this point, so the probability of severe weather is fairly minimal on Saturday. As we go into Sunday, secondary low starting to form along that old frontal boundary, wrapping up pretty quickly. You see the front is starting to move again towards us as a cold front. Timing on this system on Sunday, it's still 4 days out. It's a little tenuous right now on exact timing, but we're looking at the main threat with this entering the western portion of our area early in the day on Sunday and progressing across the forecast area as we go through the day, exiting out the east sometime Sunday night into Monday morning. By Monday morning, lows lifting up into the New England states. Front should be off the coast this time. Drier, milder air filling in behind it. And then through the rest of the week, fairly benign to begin the week, Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday and Thursday, that system off to the west may bring a chance for some more scattered thunderstorms in. Again, that's pretty far out to pin down any specifics. If we look at the severe weather threat through the upcoming week, see the general thunderstorms entering the picture on Friday across our area. Not looking at much of a severe weather threat anywhere in the country, some marginal risks. As we move into Saturday and that new storm system starts developing along the old front, pulling some Gulf moisture up into the lower Mississippi Valley, we see the severe weather threat beginning to our west. General thunderstorm threat still across our area. For Sunday, right now we're looking at what's the equivalent of a slight risk for severe storms along and out ahead of that front as it moves in. As we spoke earlier, the timing is looking generally daytime into the evening, starting in the west early in the day and pushing across through the day. 4 days out, that timing is more than likely going to change some as we approach the system, and just keep aware of our forecasts. We will potentially be scheduling another webinar by Saturday if the severe threat that we're seeing now is starting to pan out. So keep an eye on your email for any details on an upcoming webinar for the Sunday system. Stepping through each day, our general thunderstorms starting on Friday. There's the system to the west of Saturday and Sunday. Biggest threat is going to be across North Georgia, West Georgia in the morning, more than likely. Steadily progressing eastward across the North and Central Georgia area as we go through the day. Farther out, days 5, 6, and 7, we're not looking at anything specific enough to put a threat in at this point, but we do have the chance for thunder at least by the second half of next week. Rainfall, day 1, this is generally after midnight tonight for some light rain that could develop. This is the thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday morning. It should be isolated to scattered. On Saturday, system to the west starting to ramp up. We do have the old frontal system stalled just to the north of us, so we may see a little bit better coverage across the far north, but we're not looking at any excessive rainfall totals expected at this time. As we move into Sunday, that rain pushes across. Unfortunately, the graphic updated and just pushed it into Monday. I apologize for that. But if we look at the 7-day totals, where we're seeing a potential for about 2 to 2.5 inches across the far north, but being a 7-day total, we're not expecting any widespread flood issues as this comes across. Looking at the past 7 days of rainfall, generally most folks have seen about a 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches total from a couple of systems that have moved through. We do have a few isolated areas up in the north of 2.5 to almost 4 inches. For now, that has not caused any issues on our larger streams and rivers. Most areas have come down. We do have some high water on the lake still. We do have some releases still occurring. Some of the spots just downstream from some of our larger reservoirs are still seeing a bit of water released, but right now all areas below flood stage. Not a whole lot of change to our drought situation. Most areas south and east of roughly the I-20 or I-85 corridors in the abnormally dry area. We do have the sections in the moderate drought that generally the same region we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, so no big changes there. Looking a little bit farther out, 6 to 10 days, we're still looking at above normal temperatures and precipitation is the general outlook. A little bit farther, 8 to 14 days, a little bit more normal temperatures and at or maybe a little bit above better chances for above normal precipitation. To summarize, we do have the thunderstorms returning here for the weekend. General thunderstorms tomorrow and into Saturday. A chance for some severe weather on Sunday. This chance could merit another webinar on Saturday, most likely. So keep an eye on your email for any scheduled webinars over the weekend. This chance, I'll go ahead and open it up for any questions.
All right. What office are you trying to contact? I can give you their number. Okay. Yes, sir. Sounds like it. This is the fire department. Not right now.